Kriss, and this is Backdrop, and we're at Metal Town 2013. Here we have the wonderful Tony Jelencovich from Death Destruction, Transport League, Icon and Me, and m.a.n.
Yeah.
Massive audio nerd for those who don't know. Welcome to Metal Town. I want to talk to you about the Gothenburg metal scene because we promote together, you know.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts on the Gothenburg metal scene at the moment?
It's pretty healthy. We have a lot of scenes in a way, you know, and those stages where bands can play and so on, and it feels healthy, definitely. And it's like not only the Gothenburg sound which is growing out there, it's like a little bit of everything. We have like sleaze bands, we have like metalcore bands, groove metal bands, we got like hard rock bands and heavy metal bands and every kind of band. So it's a healthy scene.
What always amazes me is that there are so many bands out there, like in the Gothenburg, considering how small it is. The production line is just insane. I mean, like Death Destruction kicking off, like all your bands, apart from Icon and Me, which is a Russian mixture thing. I mean, what are your thoughts, and what do you see the future going for Gothenburg in a sense?
Well, I think that we just have to keep it steady as it is, you know, not slack on everything, not slack on anything, just to keep it growing and keep it, you know. It's always good when you get support from the government. You can help us with, you know, rehearsal rooms and study circles and those kind of things. So supporting the new upcoming bands and the younger bands and the younger musicians and so on.
Sorry to cut you off, but you know we're going to have some people who are going to see this outside of Sweden, and they will have no idea what study circles. Like when I started playing the bands in England, it's like it cost a fortune just to rehearse. I think you guys are so lucky because you can, like, it's government supported. I mean. How do you think that's helped develop a lot of Swedish bands, you know, like financially?
You mean through the what?
Through the study circles, because you know you've got the Swedish government to help you.
Yeah. The study circle is like a Swedish thing in a way, you know. It's like it's a kind of a cultural kind of thing, you know. You have to fill in a form and blah blah blah, and every time you rehearse, you fill in this form and you send it in, and you get like money. So that is like really crazy and also amazing because the government in a way is taking care of the youngsters who want to play music, so it doesn't going to cost a fortune for them. So it's an amazing thing.
So you've just recently, well, not recently, but you replaced Jimmy Strimmel on Death Destruction, and now you've got that going, and that seems to be exploding. Yeah. I mean, what's next for you in the future?
We're going to do some shows with Transport League because we used to release a new album called Boogie From Hell. We're going to do some shows in the Netherlands in September and some shows here in Sweden and so on. And the Death Destruction album is coming out on the 23rd of October. It's going to be a single and a video release in September. So I got a pretty busy schedule. Yeah.
Do you know what, Tony? I have to say this. Like, you are my hero in the sense that you know, if you do carry on and have that dream and you stick to it, that you know, like for people back home, they can, you know, you can still do it, you know, like never give up that dream. No. I mean, how is it for you, like slogging away for all these years, and then now, you're getting there, you're touching it, you know what I mean?
Of course, you know, I always like, you know, the main aim for me is always to be creative in this kind of business, you know. My main aim has never been to make a lot of money, to earn a living of this, you know. If that comes along, that's just a bonus, you know. You have to think like that, otherwise you will just hit the wall and you will be just damaged forever, and you will just hate music business and hate playing music, and that's bad, you know. You have to put a level to it which you can manage, so you don't end up in bankruptcy,
you know, I spoke to you last night and I was talking about the end of Grace. You're going to give me some vocal lessons, and we've taken a totally different route. Like, it's like, you know, we're honest about what we're doing, you know. We're commercial and we want to write pop metal, you know, but it's just that kind of different side of the flip coin, do you know what I mean? Like, and I respect what you're doing. You know, I do the death metal stuff for that shit, do you know what I mean? Like, but Tony, man, what's next? Come on, you know, like, you've got Belsapub. Yeah. I mean, what's next for Belsapub? You're just going to keep plugging away at that, keep getting the bands in?
Yeah, we are arranging that Belsapub twice a month, and it's going to continue like that forever and ever until I end up in the grave. But you know, we've been around since 1998, and we've been doing this for quite a long time. So it's all good. It's all good.
Hey man, you gave me my first chance 3 years ago.
It's true, dude.
It is true. Yeah. It is true. I'm so thankful for you, man.
Thank you. It's all good.
So, is there anything you want to say to the fans back home? I mean, you know, like.
Well, cheers.
Okay, right. I've had the wonderful Tony Jelencovich come and chat to me about like things about the scene. You know, it's been a lot being talked about. This has been Metal Town 2013. This is Backdrop, and we'll catch you soon.